There's a new king of affordable vehicles in North America, the Nissan Micra. Already available in over 160 countries, it is now on sale in Canada at an unbelievably low price of under $10,000. Easily the cheapest car available in Canada, there are no plans currently to bring this vehicle to the USA. To see if that's a good thing or a bad thing for consumers, we have come to Montreal, Canada to test one out for ourselves and see if America is missing out on a new automotive bargain. The Micra is available in 3 trim levels, all of which will be powered by a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine that makes 109 horsepower and 107 pound-feet of torque. A 5-speed manual transmission is standard across the model lineup, while, in stark contrast to Nissan's love affair with continuously variable transmissions, there is a 4-speed automatic as the optional transmission. This hurts fuel economy as the manual transmission is rated to get the same 36 miles per gallon on the highway and 27 miles per gallon in the city as the Versa Note. However, the Micra is a lot lighter, so I expect it should return better real-world fuel economy. The 4-speed automatic receives similar economy ratings, but it is a bit worse in the city. As mentioned, the Micra does start below $10,000 at $9,998 before destination charges. Fully loaded, the top-of-the-line automatic SR model rings in at $16,748. But remember, all those figures are Canadian. At 150.7 inches long, the Micra plays in the gray area between compact cars and city cars. It's 13 inches shorter than a Nissan Versa Note and 3 inches shorter than a Toyota Yaris. However, it's 6 inches longer than the Chevrolet Spark and 2 inches longer than the Mitsubishi Mirage. The Mirage is its main competitor, and unlike that Mitsubishi, this car actually looks new. It features Nissan's new V-Grille, as well as a choice of 15 or 16-inch wheels. Now, Nissan says it's given this car slightly larger wheels than a lot of its competitors, so Canadian customers have an easier time finding winter tires that will fit it. And for those who want to try to fool people into thinking the Micra is sporty, there is the SR trim model. This gives it black mirrors, a black spoiler, the 16-inch wheels, and some unique trim bits. However, anyone can dress up their Micra with a host of accessories like our car has, which includes colored mirrors, colored door handles, stripes on the bottom, lips on the back, and fog lights. At the great marketing price of $9,998, the Micra is missing a lot. Modern luxuries like air conditioning, power windows, some painted trim bits, and cruise control are all absent. But once you add the automatic transmission to the base model, all of those features return. Of course, price goes way up. Step up to the SV model like we're in now, and items like Bluetooth, a cargo cover, heated outside mirrors, and keyless entry do all get added to the vehicle. The top-of-the-line SR takes things even a step further and adds a leather-wrapped steering wheel. Inside, front seat space is pretty generous. I'm over 6 feet tall, and you can see I have a ton of headroom. The seats themselves are fairly comfortable, and I don't like that the armrest isn't padded, but this is an entry-level vehicle. All the materials used on the dashboard are pretty cheap, but the fit and finish is pretty good for a car in this price range. When it comes to the back seat, the Micra matches the Mirage's legroom, but in the real world, I find there's more space in the Micra. With the seat adjusted to where I drive, I easily fit behind here. Headroom in the back is no problem at all either. And again, it's not the most comfortable place to be, but you do fit. And when you're not taking rear seat passengers, the rear seats are 60-40 split and can be folded down to expand the cargo area from 14.4 cubic feet to almost 29. Nissan claims a hockey bag will fit with the seats up. The Micra is built on Nissan's V platform that also underpins the Versa Note. Now, this vehicle is much smaller and lighter than the Versa Note and weighs between 2,300 and 2,400 pounds. Now, that is 300 pounds more than the Mitsubishi Mirage, but this car does have a lot more power. And you can feel that extra power immediately. This car is not only faster than the bigger Versa Note, it's also faster than the Mirage. It's not like a lot of subcompacts where it makes you feel like you need more power. A lot of that has to do with the lightweight as much as how much power the 1.6 liter actually makes. It's not all good under the hood though. The 4-speed automatic is a little delayed in its action and it makes a lot of noise. When you're accelerating and especially when you're deaccelerating, you can hear it whining. And then when you're sitting at lights, sometimes the car makes random noises and ticks and bangs, and I mean, it is what you're paying for, but at the same time, I just wasn't expecting that in a brand new car. During our short drive so far, fuel economy is as expected, which means it's no worse and no better. So this vehicle may not be one of the more efficient subcompacts, but the price does make up for that. For such a small, low-priced vehicle with a short wheelbase, you'd expect the ride comfort in the Micra to suffer. And honestly, it's not that bad. This is actually one of the more comfortable cars I've driven in this size and price segment. It's also fairly nimble. The lightweight and this ridiculously overboosted steering makes this car so easy to maneuver around the city. Nissan Canada has actually changed the turning radius on this car to make it be able to do U-turns in a tighter space, which is key in the city. There's no question the Micra is better than the Mitsubishi Mirage, and it's more practical than the Chevrolet Spark. Option it right, and it can also come with a lot of technology. But like I said before, this car is not coming to the USA. For now at least. But if up here in Canada, a country that's known for loving its cheap, affordable hatchbacks, is a success, there's a chance it may come to America. And if it comes to America with a similar cheap price tag, it could end up being one hell of an automotive bargain.